Hello and welcome to the Morgan Local Business Spotlight. Today we are featuring Gavin McCleary with Farm Bureau Financial Services, and we're going to let him introduce himself and his company.
Yes. Hello, Jerry. Thank you. Gavin McCleary with Farm Bureau. As Jerry mentioned, we're over here in Morgan, just off Commercial Street at 361 East, 100 North. We're just right next to the Wardell Brothers' new building there.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your company as far as products that you offer, maybe special endorsements, things like that.
Yeah, great. We have a variety of financial products. Obviously, we do auto insurance and homeowners insurance and renters insurance. We do commercial insurance. We do investment products such as life insurance, annuities, other specialty plans and long-term plans as well. And then, of course, just because we're on the topic in this environment they're in, or where we recently had an earthquake, we've got earthquake coverage. And we've got a lot of calls about that lately on how that works and how we do cover that risk. Another thing in Morgan is flood and the flood zones that we're in, how that works. So we know how to address all of that.
Great. So is a specialty coverage like insurance for earthquakes or floods, is it affordable? Is it, I think a lot of people think it's just astronomical and, something they couldn't afford.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, I find everybody's got a different opinion on what they think is expensive or not. It is, at least in terms of earthquake insurance, it's an added coverage. And there aren't a lot of people that worry about the risk of an earthquake. A lot of us have mortgages and a lot of debt. A lot of us think that, if we lost our home to an earthquake, well, then the bank would be out and we'd just go move in with a friend or family or whatever. So generally speaking, it almost doubles the rate. The average home's at $800 to $1,000 a year, and it would cost about $800 to $1,000 a year to have earthquake insurance. Again, depending on the size of your home and whatnot. But so, for just covering one risk, it is pretty expensive. I've had people say, geez, that's not as expensive as I thought it'd be. And I have people that say, geez, that's very expensive. So just, from the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, it's kind of relative to what coverage you need, because if you did need to utilize it because you did have an earthquake, then it would definitely have paid for itself. So,
correct.
So what are you doing different in respect to meeting with clients and doing annual reviews and that sort of thing?
Yeah, life goes on in insurance. We're still driving. We're still getting in accidents a little bit. Our homes are still subject to losses like the earthquake we experienced. And now that we're in spring with water runoff and basements seeing water, stuff like that, there's we're still getting calls. We're still getting questions. We're just in this unique environment. We've got a note on the door that we're asking people to call us. So we're encouraging a lot more phone calls. We keep a couple people here in the office to be able to attend those calls and answer questions. But a lot of the products that we do go over can get a little more confusing. So face-to-face does help. If people stop in, I try to accommodate that as best I can using the distancing rules. But this tool that you're using with me, this Zoom, has also been great for keeping distance, but also allowing the ability to review insurance contracts with people or look over new coverages or even go over investments. This COVID-19's highly affected the market. There's people with a lot of questions as to what's going on with their money, or other people are thinking, where are safe places to put my money that can be guarded from messes like this that we're going through. So still up and operating, just a little bit more unique, or with distance. using technology.
Awesome. I know in a previous conversation, you'd even talked about altering your auto to basically park your car in a garage because you're not out commuting, on an average work day. Tell us how that kind of plays out.
Yeah, we're just trying to help people how we can, where a lot of us are quarantined at home and have our cars parked. One thing that we can do is garage your cars, is what we call it, and put a minimal amount of insurance on it. That way, if there were a theft or a fire, if something occurred, we'd still have coverage for the loss. But where you're not out on the road or don't have a chance of hitting somebody or being liable to somebody else, we can alter the coverage to get the cost down significantly while we're going through this time. So
Great.
that's something we've done to help people to help save money.
Awesome. How can customers reach out to you and your days and hours of operation?
We are best reached by phone, Jerry. Our number is 801-829-3585. Again, we're doing our best to get calls and messages. There's been a lot of questions during this chaotic time, so we're doing our best. But phone is the best way to get us. And that phone number is also a text line. If you like to text or have questions, you can certainly text us at that 801-829-3585 as well.
Are there hours of operations for the phone lines and or your doors?
We've still been here 9 to 5 every day. Friday we leave at 3 o'clock. At times the front door is locked. We've got a note there with the phone number. We're encouraging phone calls, but we're here, using our office tools here. It's a little easier than working at home.
How long have you been in Morgan?
I have been in Morgan. Has it been about 8 years now? I've had this office for going on 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been a staple here for quite a while. So, and for those that don't know, just kind of plug you. You are the Morgan Area Chamber of Commerce president, and you do a lot of great things for the community within that organization. So thank you for serving the community as well in that function.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be a part of Morgan and the good people here and all the great business owners. It's been fantastic. I love everybody around here.
It's awesome. So, well, thanks for being with us today on the Morgan Local Business Spotlight. We hope we can continue to support your business, and please let us know if there's anything we can do to reach out to you and help you along.
Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you having me.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.